Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForge.
Nah. I got defense, though. Inside out threat.
And it's been home cooking for the Spurs in the midst of a homestand here in San Antonio. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Bro, why does De'Aaron Fox have to be injured, bro?
And he comes up with the deuce. This season just getting going still.
Get over there.
Quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry?
Oh, that is deep. Too deep for him.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Podziemski. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
All right, Victor, you might get to drop 30.
Open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Castle. Here's Wemby. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this
Oh my
for
God,
now.
bro.
He'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Now, here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot.
Come on, Castle, bro. There's a reason I got you guarding him. I need you to lock this motherfucker up.
Vassell, the bounce pass. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh my God! Fuck, I thought he was gonna jump.
They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming.
Fuck it. Let me get my big man bag real quick. Fuck it. ISO.
To get blown out like that.
These are painful, no doubt, but it does happen in this league. Some nights you
No, I thought I got the end around on him. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. They get it back. Outside Butler.
Drop with him. Slide, 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 slide your feet.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
San Antonio ball.
Come on. Castle. Just keep doing that shit. Fighting over them screens, bro. We gonna be straight, bro.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but
They need to give him lock take. I don't know why they give him fucking slashing take this shit. He's a motherfucking lock.
Yeah, I believe they
Victor.
do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Special, but I think guys need to add escape
You said what?
dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. From outside the arc, another miss by Curry.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now here's Butler. Hasn't made one yet. And the 3 ball is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They're home.
Warriors leading by 8. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
3 seconds left. And that does it for the first quarter.
Fucking bucket right now. Drop.
8. The Warriors.
I get a fucking bucket to drop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
Butler in the corner. Pass to Curry. Clock at 4. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And that one, good.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Here's Curry. Puts it up from 12. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Fuck, I knew they was getting that
And
bump.
great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him.
I'm there? Like, come on.
Sinks the three-pointer.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Good
Here's
shot.
Pajemski. And a great assist by Curry.
Come back at him.
That
Come
one
back at
goes
him.
in.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Wembanyama. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Butler. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Vassell.
That slow-ass jump shot, bro.
The Warriors pull it in.
Didn't hesitate for
And
a
you
second
dropped off of
to
him.
get
You
a hand up
pussy-ass
on that
bitch.
deep ball. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Wembanyama.
Good
Trying to
drop,
answer
bro.
back,
Come on,
but that
too
three
far.
is off the mark. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Now here's Green. Left side Curry. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Butler. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry on the wing. 14 points for him. Curry gets it to go inside.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And Wembenyama gets it to go. And it's now 23 points for Victor Wembanyama. Butler on the wing. Here's Curry with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the Nuggets.
37.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Wembanyama. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Back to Curry. The three. Curry with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Are you serious, 2K?
Here's Curry. He's got 19. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And only a handful of guys have really changed the game of basketball, but Curry has redefined what we consider to be a bad shot. Now think about that.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Count it.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And the basket by Castle.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
On the wing, Green. It's tipped. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Warriors ball.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
6 to shoot. Pass to post. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Wembanyama. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Got
Bro,
that one
up on
up
post.
quick. And the Warriors lead by 11. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Back to post. Jackson Davis in the corner. Pass to post.
Oh, fuck, why did I jump again?
Post has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to post. And the rejection by Wembanyama to the right side. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jackson Davis.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3
Oh,
points per game.
Fuck, I'm trying to get that bitch.
If he can maintain this rate, he's He's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Field left side. Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's wemby. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. A three from Barnes. It's good, and it's wemby with the assist.
When you see some of that insane skill of Wemby, able to drive and kick, that is a 7'4" guard.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Warriors lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Post. And 2 free throws.
Oh, my God.
That one to go with all the contact. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
2 shots.
And a late 2nd round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting from the 3-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Smart play there.
Fuck, are you serious?
His IQ for the game, enough love. But he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But
are you fucking serious?
Still their best bet.
On the wing, Barnes. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Post. And that one hits back iron.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Puts up a deep 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
Well, right now they have the momentum, but you've got to watch it. This league has big swings.
To the inside.
Are you serious, 2K? Heck, are you serious?
So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point.
Oh my God, that's a hosted.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Horford. Back to Butler. Now Horford. He's guarded by Johnson. Horford, no luck.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The kick out to Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through with a clutch.
Caught out a legal screen, bro. Motherfucker, he was.
And Curry having some fun out there right now. This is the competitive environment he loves.
Back to Wembanyama. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they win the goaltender.
Just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. That's a big whistle.
Pajemski on the wing. He's looking for Horford and finds him. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Wembenyama. And it's Wembenyama with the jam.
How about the young fella, Wembenyama, with a big-time bucket.
Here's Curry. Pajemski with it. And it's Vassell picking him up.
Like, what are we doing? Like, fuck.
Pajemski's shot is good.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to it.
You remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Oh my
Deep
goodness.
three from Curry. A rebound by Johnson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Fuck.
Wembenyama, no good. And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State.
Good shot.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And no good on the technical.
Are
so
you
unable to pick that one
serious,
up.
bro?
Wembenyama down low. Money.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
Now Pajemski.
To steal.
Here's Curry with the 3.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see.
And there are so many times when you see these